Second comment. That's all it took.
Second comment.
Second comment, this was all it took before someone mentioned it. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Wednesday night's 40k show, your 9 p.m. UK time. Source of 40k goodness every single Wednesday. Welcome to the stream. If you're new here and you haven't already, please make sure you hit all those magical buttons for us on the YouTubes. So hit the like button if you like the stream, hit the subscribe if you haven't already, and if you can't comment in chat, it's because you haven't hit that subscribe just yet. Hit that bell notification icon if you want to be notified every single time we go live. Alternatively, you could just be a member, and then every time we go live, it mentions it in the Discord for you as well, right? How are you, you wonderful people, on this fine Wednesday? I hope you're all doing well. Thank you, everybody who came and hung out with us last night when I showcased the channel's new Eldar army for the first time. Big shout out to Liam, my namesake. I won't give away his surname clearly, but big shout out to Liam. Don't tell me it's not working again. No, it's fine. Someone said sound off. Someone said sound off, and then I was like, don't tell me it's not working. And I've looked at OBS and it all looks like it's working fine, right? So it's not off.
Oh, a few people are saying the sound's a bit odd.
Yeah, it's fine. I've worked out why. It's fine. I've already worked that one out. So, but I'm loud enough that it doesn't make a difference. So big shout out to Liam who painted the Eldar. It's a glorious looking army. I had lots of fun with it yesterday. It seems softer because I have an audio deck in front of me that I've been moving around and I'm tweaking and playing with things, right? So, how are you, wonderful people? Right? How are you? Easton, thank you for the gifted membership. You're a legend. I love you dearly. You people are amazing, even if you're a attention seeker.
Hello, Captain Late.
Captain Late, I think you'll find at the time on which I go live, it's 9 o'clock. But there's a delay in there because YouTube. So it's all about Captain Late. You're not even coming to the GT now, Lehman. So you're going to be proper late. He's not going to turn up at all. So at least I turn up, right? At least I'm here. So tonight's topic, if you're new here, we often have a topic for 10 to 20 minutes. And then we talk nonsense with the audience. I'm actually changing it slightly tonight, right? Ever so slightly. So tonight, I say tonight, tomorrow morning strictly in the UK time, but tonight for some of us is the big Adepticon reveals, the big 40k reveals, or Warhammer Games Workshop reveals, because it's not just 40k, at Adepticon. And because it's at Adepticon, in America land, they made the conscious decision to do it at 10 p.m. American time at Adepticon, which means it's 3 a.m. our time, which super sucks. So I will absolutely not be doing a stream at 3 o'clock in the morning for a couple of reasons. One, I like my sleep. Two, I think Luce might murder me. If I was sat down here with my big booming voice at 3 o'clock in the morning, right below our bedroom, looking at the watch-alongs. So we're not going to be doing a watch-along. We're going to be talking about it a little bit tonight, and then we'll be talking about it tomorrow as well, right? So there is a possibility there'll be a bonus Liam and Joe show tomorrow afternoon, where we'll talk about everything that was showcased before tomorrow night's game, where I'm playing Joe and Luce is our guest host. So instead of actually talking about what I want to see...
And he broke his new toys already yesterday.
I did, yeah, I did. So instead of talking about... Shh, Lehman, don't tell him about that. So instead of talking about what I want to see tomorrow, because we've kind of touched on that a little bit with Joe yesterday, and over the last couple of weeks as well, we've been talking about that. What I want to do is I want to ask you, chat, I want to ask you beautiful people in chat, what you think is coming or what you would like to see at the big reveals tonight at Adepticon. Okay, stick it on a big colourful postcard, send it in, we'll talk about it. So you give me your ideas as to what you'd like to see and why, or what you think we'll see, and we'll talk about it that way. Okay? I think every third comment, Luce, is hair-based.
Well, it's all right because you've shaved all yours off and I'm embracing the curls.
Yeah.
So
double hair change in the house.
there's lots of hair going on
Yeah,
today.
lots of hair going on. I actually really like it, though. So I don't care what you lot think. Big Bad Ram, welcome to the channel. Thank you for becoming a scold. You're a legend. You joined before the stream even got started. Our little new members bot in Discord has been working super hard. So thank you to everybody who's choosing to support the channel. It is literally the only real way, along with Super Chats, that you can properly support us now and ensure that this content continues. So thank you so much for people that are choosing to become members themselves or people that are upgrading their memberships, like James Howley and Scorpio, who are both upgraded, one to Jarl, one to Haskal. Don't forget to make sure you're involved in that Jarl's only giveaway as well. Thank you, people. Thank you so much. It means the world to us at the moment. Like, it's super important right now.
GW just dropped a video of a lion being woken up by an alarm clock.
Oh, really? Did they? Do I have to go and find this video now? I was not prepared for this. I was not prepared for this. So, what do we think? So there's a... I mean, is it going to be the lion? Have they actually dropped that video? Chaotic Failure, thank you for gifting 5 of the finest in Dempsey memberships. You're a hero. I love you dearly. Thank you so much. Warhamster community.
Is there actually a lion?
The lion is the name of one of the Primarks.
Okay. Because I thought if there's a lion, I feel like that's too like.
The latest
normal.
the latest news I've got is the 40 years of the Viper, which is interesting. G-dubs. But on the YouTubes. Is it on the YouTubes channel? Is it on the YouTubes channel? You got me. Oh, there's a new video.
Oh, Spaz Wars says I'm going to shave my gorgeous locks off in solidarity.
I mean, you don't have to do that. I just wanted to change something. Is it the one that was 5 hours ago? Is that the one you're talking about? I need to know that one.
How long is it?
The one that was 5 hours ago
Yeah.
is an hour. Is a minute and 18 seconds.
Do you want to play it?
I guess we're gonna have to now, aren't we?
Let's play it.
I'll wait for some Amy super chats to come through first. I also have to. Actually, I have to make sure that the thing works because
I am hoping for more World Eaters.
I think you've got no chance, Russ. If I'm honest with you. I mean, I also want more World Eaters, but I think you've got no chance. They won't do. There's no way they would do a big release and then 3 weeks later do another big release, right? It's just not going to happen.
Space Hulk and new kill team set.
So Joe and I spoke about this. Space Hulk is exactly what I think it will be. I think it'll be Space Hulk. I don't think that's going to be a massive surprise.
Oh, so the one you've got.
My wish list is new Hero and Blackheart.
New Hero and Blackheart is something that I think we definitely need. That's not the right one, though, is what you're saying.
Yeah, the hero you've got is too old.
It's too old. It's too damn old.
I'd like to see Jump Pack Primaris Marines. Do you think rumors of the lion are true?
Well, there's a video that I'll get to once the super chats stop. But I'm also conscious that I don't want to encourage you to stop the super chats. Catch 22 now. It's Schrodinger's super chat right now.
In the jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. We all eam away. The lion is waking up, but Liam will be asleep. Also, you'd better not have broken that Eldar army already, mate.
You can't prove it.
They are announcing more crap I can't afford. Smiley face.
I mean, that's just Warhammer in a nutshell, son of Olympia, right? That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Thank you for the super chats, people. You're lovely. I love you.
I'm not sure who this Lionel Johnson is, but everyone seems very excited by his return. Didn't he used to be a panelist on Give Us a Clue?
Right, are you ready, people? Stop the super chats just for a second. Okay, we're going to screen share like this.
I'm going to come over.
We're going to... Are you sure we can't stream at 3 o'clock, Cleese?
7 minutes ago, catnap's over.
Was that it?
That's so if we are led to believe what the narrative has told us, then the lion has been asleep in the rock of Caliban for a long time.
Right.
And so that would indicate a new loyalist Primark returning to the fold in Warhammer 40k, which is a pretty big deal.
Look at the
Tyler says, please, Luce.
No. No, because you don't know how to be quiet.
Oh, no, I wouldn't know. I absolutely wouldn't be able to be quiet. You'd have to stay up with me.
No.
Oh,
Good
okay.
Lord, no.
Tim, you legend, thank you for gifting 5 of the finest memberships. You're a hero. 3 AM announcement, like that's normal. 3 AM comment, I need some sleep. Yeah, I know exactly. So this is what I mean. Ultimately, I've already said about why I'm upset about the 3 o'clock announcement. Like, I don't understand why when a UK company is releasing a big announcement, it needs to be at 3 o'clock in the morning UK time. Like I said to you already, right? If they did it midday in California time in the US of A, it'd be like 5 p.m. in the eastern of the US of A, and it'd be like 8 p.m. here. Actually, no, because they're already an hour ahead. So it'd be like 1 o'clock and 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock, right? They didn't, or whatever, 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock and 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock and 8 o'clock. They didn't need to do this at 3 o'clock in the morning. So I am going to be waiting until tomorrow to be talking about it. Like I said, bonus Liam and Joe show probably. Stream in the garage. No, because the garage, so it doesn't work. We're still only in a house. And in the garage, noise still travels, and above me in the garage is the children's bedrooms.
Will it be cold in the garage?
It would be fucking freezing in the garage. But I'd be even more told off, ultimately, right? ASMR live stream, perhaps. I could stream like this really quietly for the whole night.
Well, you don't know how to do it.
Yeah, you just be really quiet.
No, you don't know how to do it.
I just do it like this all the time.
You're the worst quiet person.
I'll be honest with you, right? My alarm goes off at 20 to 3 to get up and do the stream. You know well what I'm doing.
Loose, it'll make bank. It's 2 weeks' food at least.
I don't know if it would though, Steve. I don't think it would. I don't feel like it would. If you're saving it for the stream, just spend it now instead.
Permanent transhuman Primark. Yes, please.
Yeah, I am. What was I going to say to you? I was going to say, oh yeah, if my alarm goes off at 2:45 to get up for a stream, you know what I'm doing? I'm just turning it off and going back to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
With the amount I've not slept in the last week, I'm not getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning for a
good.
stream, team.
Correct answer.
I'm going to be honest with you, it's not going to happen.
But you could wake up at 2:45 so we could talk about our feelings.
Is that code?
No.
Oh no, I'm not interested. Daft idea, but when do you expect? What do you expect from? What do you expect? But when? Daft idea, but then what do you expect from GW? All right, okay, I couldn't get my head around that for a minute. Thanks, Paul. Once the line appears, Liam will yell in excitement. I'm not that bothered by it. Can I say that and not be lynched? I'm not that bothered by the lion coming back, if I'm honest with you. I also feel like, so here's the thing, right? Primark's returning are big deals. They're big moments in the narrative. They're big moments in the lore, okay? They're a big moment when Magnus came as the first Primark that we saw. Rebute Gulliman, Mortarion, and now Angron. But what they did with the previous Primarks...
2 p.m. for Australia. Whoop whoop. Gonna watch at work.
See, you whinge about your prices, but at least you get the reveals at a sensible time. What they've done with the Primarks is they've paced them quite nicely. Right? And I don't feel like this is a nice pacing.
I just want new dice.
Lee just wants new dice. We don't have any dice. Oh wait, I've got some I can sort out, Lee. Don't you worry. I'll sort out some dice. Maybe. So,
The lion returns, immediately gets into another argument with Gilly, and runs off to have tea and crumping with Luther. Gilly takes migraine medicine and calls Abby asking if he has a headache too.
Do you think, thanks Neil, do you think the lion will come back as a fallen?
I want DG, maybe then you will stream them, hint hint.
I want DG, maybe then you will stream them. Death Guard?
Oh, Death Guard.
Yeah, Death Guard.
Valrak will be bashing his bishop silly after that vid. Ha 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 ha, feelings really loose.
That's
Bashing his bishop.
bashing his bishop is a great phrase.
That's it.
That I'm going to use more frequently. Thank you, I'm ready for the donation. So thank you all for your donations. The thing is with the Primarks previously, right, is there's been reasonable space, reasonable time between each release. I feel like with this particular instance, it's too soon after Angron.
I now have to watch Spam Rack for the watch along. Thank you, loose. Crying face.
Why are you
Crying
up at
face.
3 o'clock in the morning,
Crying
you
face.
lunatic?
Crying face.
You're the man who told us on the stream the other night that you like to sleep for 16 hours a night.
Yeah.
So how the fuck are you up at 3 o'clock in the morning, Russ?
Yeah, Josh.
Something doesn't quite mad up here. And you've also told me today that you're not coming to the GT at the end of the week now because you've got flu. So you should definitely be in bed sleeping if you've got flu.
Yeah.
Something doesn't add up here, Lehman. Are you telling little porkies? Are you just worried about getting beat by Cass at the GT? Is that what's going on here? Rosanero, thank you so much for upgrading your membership to Skull. You're a hero. Love you. You're amazing. Slapping the salami, says Puppers.
Imperium second use 2 electric boogaloo. The Khan is going to come roaring back out the webway ready to roll up on some chaos.
So here's the thing, right? So here's the thing. This genuinely as well, right? GW are trolls. Let's remember this, chat. GW are trolls. Do you not think that alarm clock waking a lion is too obvious? Do you not think? Now, it could be a double bluff. They double bluffed us with a Votan. So it could be a double bluff. But do you not think that is too obvious? I'm going to edit the stream title actually as well.
Why?
because I feel like we're just going to talk about the lion now.
You could say the lion, the witch, and the whatnots.
The lion, the witch, and the bishop. Thank you so much, Denarian87, for your first ever super chat, you legend.
In the rock, the mighty rock, the lion wakes tonight. A wimble way, a wimble way, a wimble way.
A womble way. Thank you for your super chat. As it's your first one, I'm wondering if there was a mistake there and you were supposed to put a message with it.
Star child in Custodies.
Star child in custodian. Oh, hiccup there. That was horrible. What a treat to wake up to a Liam Dempsey stream. Oh, thanks, Josh. Thanks. I don't know where you're living. I'm hoping it's a normal time for you to wake up, but it's not like you're in the UK. You slept all day.
LT Demps Gaming Channel plus Loose ASMR channel equals money.
LD Debs Gaming Channel.
What's the ASMR? That means snoring?
I don't know. ASMR is like real, like exaggerated sounds of everyday life type stuff, isn't it?
So that would be me snoring at 3 then.
If you want to know what he's on about with the gaming channel chat, just look in the video description below. There's a link, right? Go and click on it. Joe's very excited about this gaming channel. We need 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. So if you could all just click that link and hit that sub button for us, Joe's very excited for it. It'd be super helpful. We're about to hit 500. We're about to be halfway there. In fact, we might have gone over 500 now, actually, thinking about it after today. So let's do a little bit of switchy. 516.
GW trolling Valrak makes me want to watch at 3 a.m.
It could be a troll, though, right? It could be a troll. Couldn't it?
Would they?
Yeah. Would they? Yes. 100% they would. Because GW are trolls. GW like to wind up their audience. People had been asking them forever for a plastic Thunderhawk gunship, right? Now a Thunderhawk gunship is like a £600-700 model from Forge World, and it's like this big. It's massive, and it's all solid resin. It's a huge thing. So GW started trolling about bringing out a plastic Thunderhawk gunship, and they did, but it was for Aeronautica, which is scaled right down. So this plastic Thunderhawk was about this big.
So they zoomed in.
But they did bring out a plastic Thunderhawk. GW are trolls. They are classic trolls. Holy says, unfortunately, I have no interest in watching COD. The channel's not for you, right? Absolutely. I'm not saying so. Don't sub if you're not going to watch it, because that's kind of pointless, right? Who doesn't want to wake up with Liam and Luce? Oh.
I don't want to wake up with me.
What's this about the lion and the clock? Check out the Warhammer TV YouTube channel. We've already shown it once. It's like 5 seconds. It's literally just a real life lion waking up to an alarm clock, right? So,
Papa says, I'm guessing it's ASMR, also known as crunchy whispering.
Crunchy whisper. ASMR can be anything though. Like, there's people that put ASMR of cleaning old games consoles. And there's people
we watched a few of those.
Yeah, there's people that put ASMR of something else. I mean, I can only say that one because that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head.
I've seen the ASMR things on Facebook of people making their like laundry stuff, putting it in jars, and then like shove. So I just think what a fantastic way to make young children want to touch it.
Rain on windows can be classified as ASMR.
Oh, so like set ocean sounds.
Yeah, I guess that could be as well. I mean, typically it's super enhanced sounds of like things like that you wouldn't normally necessarily hear.
So not the Dory whale talking then.
No. Interestingly, right, I changed the title to The Lion Awakes, and the viewer count went boom straight up.
Oh.
Look at that. Told you, people love it, right? I am excited, and no leaks. We don't know what it looks like yet. I mean, so I suspect, if I'm honest, that Dante, that came out last week as an announcement, was probably supposed to be coming out during Adepticon. However, it didn't happen because someone leaked it. So I think the only leak we've actually officially had from Adepticon is Dante. And GW jumped all over that pretty quickly, right? So, that's the other thing, is I'd kind of be surprised if they released Dante, if they were planning to release Dante or announce Dante and the Lion at the same event. That doesn't make sense to me. I don't get that. Come on, talk to me. Do you think that is actually... Do you think they do that? I feel like that's a missed opportunity. Like, if they're going to do Dante, if they were going to do Dante at Adepticon, surely the Lion would be saved for something like Warhammer Fest, logically.
I don't get the 3 a.m. thing.
What, doing it at 3 a.m.?
What a random
Oh, it's
time.
the thing is, Adepticon is an American event, okay? So when they're doing it in Adepticon at 3 a.m., it's actually 10 p.m. where they are.
Makes sense for them.
Not really.
At least someone's awake.
So it's 10 p.m. Eastern time, which means it's like 7. It's like no, I think it's 3 hours more, like 7 p.m. Western time. That's right, for America. But if they did it at midday Western time, the whole of the UK and Europe's awake.
Yeah, but I guess so. Is Adepticon a physical event as well?
Yeah.
So they'd probably do it at 10 o'clock at night, so that people who have gone to the event have to hang around all day.
But it's an online event. It's an online preview. It's done on Twitch.
Is it an online thing that's streamed online, but you can still physically watch it
I
at Adepticon?
almost guarantee they will be sat in the studio, and they won't be, even if they're at Adepticon, they'll be sat in a studio. They won't do it with an audience behind them. They won't show, there is no reason to do this at 3 a.m. UK time. It's a UK company. They could do it at midday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon American time in the West Coast, and they will cover the whole of the US and Canada, the UK, and Europe, and everyone would be able to be awake and watch it.
Yeah, that is confusing then.
It's just a bad choice. But then again, Games Workshop is run by fucking idiots, so it's not a massively.
It's because of that big ship thing that turned out to be a little ship thing.
John says, "Good evening, you collection of female birthing canals." Thanks, mate. Welcome. Could do with lying and you could do lying with 10th at Warhammer Fest. That's what I assumed. If they were going to bring him back, I still think it's too close to Angron. I'm just surprised the consistent bite-sized GW teasing still works. Are you not sick of them yet? I think it's exciting. I think it's fun, to be honest with you. I like the little trolly, like leaky pieces that gets you thinking about it. I actually would prefer these. Honestly, I would actually prefer these than full-blown actual leaks, because this is something to get excited about. Look, we're talking about it now. We're talking about the lion because of that little stupid 10-second jokey like clip that they've put up, which I think's amazing. That's really cool that it's got us talking about it. It's fun, exciting. It's not like, oh, we've seen all the rules before they've even shown it off. I don't care about that, right? I thought it was an apology to Australia and New Zealand, says Josh. I think when we look at their pricing strategy, it's very clear they don't care about the colonies. If the Lion book is the last book, he has to be teased for Adepticon. Dante was probably a later release. Do you reckon? That's interesting. This is interesting. So you think the Lion could have been planned all along and Dante afterwards? There's an interesting number of grey names in chat as well. Don't forget you can come and join us as a member if you want to, ! Member in chat. Or you can try and get one of the regular gifters to try and snipe you. Right? All bow before John McCardle.
I have a
Does
Warhammer.
more. Clever says all bow. Sorry, Luce. Clara says all bow before John McCardle does more for streamers than YouTube. Probably a fact.
Oh, I have a Warhammer question.
Okay.
In the books, does anybody have a pet? Are there any animals on Warhammer?
Yes.
So someone has.
Russ, who is the Primark of the Space Wolves,
Right.
has 2 Fenrisian wolves as pets, like pet dogs.
So pet dogs. Does anyone have like a cat or like? Where do people get their joy in this war-stricken? Does anyone walk the dog?
I don't know how much you know about the 40k universe, Luce, but there isn't a lot of joy there.
Oh, this is what I'm saying. They all need to get a dog.
There isn't a lot of joy in the 41st millennium. Big shout out. So he did it again. I wasn't bringing that comment out on purpose to encourage you, John. I was genuinely just agreeing with Mr. Watson. However, he has just gifted 20. You legend.
I'm convinced that tonight/this morning there's just going to be an announcement of something at Warhammer Fest.
I mean, that would also be a great troll from them, to be fair. So thank you, John. You're a legend. Thank you so much for chucking out 20 gifted memberships. Armbard then became a Jarl all by himself. Make sure you get yourself in the Jarl's only giveaway. You legend. Thank you. Ginger Steve gifted 10. Jesus Christ, team. I'm not going to keep up with this. Tom of the Marples variety. Big Bad Tom, love you. Gifted 5. Tom of the Marples variety is one of our kind of role players at the narrative event, Lise. I know. My commissar jacket isn't here yet, Tom, and I'm hoping it turns up on time.
When was it supposed to be delivered? You did check the delivery date before you bought it.
I actually think I'm talking to the wrong Tom, but now I'm thinking about it. It's a different name.
Sammy says Dark
Tom, I lied.
Elder.
Tom, I lied. It's not the same Tom. But you're a legend and I love you. Chapter Master Tiberius became a Hasir tier. That'll get you into the Discord. You're a legend. Thank you so much. I lied about the right Tom. It's the wrong Tom. Tom, ignore me. Shut up. I'm not talking. I'm not saying anything. Am I right? Is it right? I can't remember now. Go on. You got your arm up.
Yeah. Sammy says Dark Eldar have many pets. And Jonathan De Silva says Yunari cat.
There is a Yunari cat, yeah. Dark Eldar keep like other humans as pets though and torture them. So
What?
yeah. Siege Roots gifted 5. I can't keep up, people. Slow it down.
Popper says Dante has a pet parrot.
I think that's a lie.
Oh. It isn't mentioned much, but he wishes he was a pirate.
Joe McConnell says fuck Google jail again. So that's all you get. To be fair, John, Google saves me from feeling bad, so it's fine, right? So that is, we have to add them now. 5, 10, maths, 20, 40. Oh my God, where was the ones at the start? Oh, it's timed out. 45, 50, okay.
Joy?
51. 804. 804. 804. I promise you I'll get to that super chat. I promise you. I'm just doing maths in my head. Then I have to change my bot thing.
Loose, it's called the Grim Dark for a reason.
I know, but we all need a pet. Keep us from going
We
crazy.
all need a pet.
We all need a pet. Thank you, Steve, for the super chat. I think we all missed it.
Huron has a pet, its name is Hamadria.
Hamdria, yeah. Joy. He said joy, but I don't know what the joy was for. But thank you so much, Steve. You're a legend.
What pet does Huron have? What is it?
Hey?
What pet does Huron have?
Hamdria, it's like a little demon creature.
How am I saying that? Hamadria.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
let's say yes.
Right.
Yeah. I've been living off the generosity of others long enough. I appreciate you, Luce and Joe, for all you do for the hobby, the community, and I guess Brom too. Thanks, Armbard. You're a legend. Thank you for joining us. You're amazing people. If you've got a membership already, check out the list of benefits, because there's a lot of people that didn't know that they get access to a Combat Patrol box giveaway every single month just for being a Jarl. And so we've seen a monumental increase in Jarls simply because of that. So thank you so much. You're amazing. I don't think Tom noticed that I was possibly talking about the wrong Tom.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so don't mention it, and it's not a problem. Okay.
2022 gigawatts sales, in pounds, USA 170 mil, UK 83 mil. Get trolled, Linus. James' workshop is a yank. We are the GW now. Where even is England? Winking face.
So she said gigawatts and then said GW.
Yeah.
I reckon that's because there was numbers before the first.
It is
GW.
because of the numbers. Yeah, it says irrelevant.
2022 gigawatts.
It's cute that they think they're free because we let them go. But you know, it's fine. If you look at revenue versus population, I think our 83 million probably beats you. I'm just saying. You should join the TTT live stream tonight. John, honestly, I will be sound asleep. I cannot stress this enough. I love 40k. It's my job. It's my life. I adore it. There's very few things, however, I would happily just sacrifice sleep for. Very, 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 very few things. Okay? So just accept it. I'm going to be asleep. And we will talk about it tomorrow. And you'll get to see how excited Joe is if there is, in fact, a new Primark coming. Right? Because it also wouldn't be right for me to do the stream about some new Space Marine stuff if I didn't have Joe with me. And he messaged me today and said, bonus Liam and Joe show tomorrow because of the reveals. I'm like, yeah, okay, we can do that. That's not a problem. So, you know. You got choices, team. This way, you get to hang out with Joe instead and see his reactions. Still doing the 3 a.m. live stream. I'm not doing a 3 a.m. stream! Oh my God, even if it's the lion, even if the teaser video that's just gone up isn't actually a troll, if it is a double bluff and it is in fact actually the lion, I won't be up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And if I wake up at 25 past 3 in the morning, I won't even look at my phone. I'll walk to the toilet, I'll have an old man wee, I'll walk back to bed and I'll get into it and I'll go back to sleep. I'm not going to, it can wait till the morning.
But it can't.
It can wait till the morning. I don't understand this as well. Like, I don't understand. There's a lot of people that are like, I'm going to stay up at 3 and watch the reveals. Why?
Because he's been.
But I don't understand what, like, who are you going to talk about it with? Because everyone else will be asleep.
410 watching and only like 120 likes. Step it up, folks.
Yeah, step it up, folks.
Yeah,
exactly.
folks.
I love Joe. Do we have maybe it's not a no? Maybe it's not a no t-shirt. No, not yet. I'm not sure where that will stand either, Dave, as a legal defence. But yeah, like if you stay up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and so if I sat here at 3 o'clock in the morning and I wasn't streaming, right, and I watched the reveals like this, I'm not sure why it's worth it, but like if I was on nights, it'd be okay. If I was on nights, I'd watch it like something like this. All right, like, and then they release the line, and I'm like, yay. Who am I going to talk to?
Everyone else who's awake at 3 in the morning.
No, because sensible people are asleep.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
It's the experience of it. There's no
In
experience.
keeping FW afloat in the UK, sorry everyone.
Well, I keep keeping 412 afloat in the UK. I don't know why you're sorry, Will. Like, that's a good thing, right? Okay, I don't. It doesn't. And the other thing, like,
40k dog ASMR eating noises.
we can get ASMR dog noises. She snores.
She does.
She actually snores, right?
It's been very busy.
Loose, what Liam is saying is he needs a blowy to go with the stream. He needs to boost his work with Titans. Think of Bridger, do it for Bridger.
I'm not entirely sure, Steve, how those 3 different parts of that sentence are all linked. And I'm not entirely sure I ever want you to explain to me how those 3 things are linked either. Safe to say, Luce does not currently have an impressed face.
Nope.
Nope. Not an impressed face at all.
It's very busy.
But here's the other thing as well, right? Here's the other thing. The presenters who present the reveals are terrible.
Is it live or have they pre-recorded?
It's live and it hurts my soul.
So they're staying up as well.
Well, they'll be in America.
Oh. So it's not even like a British thing?
Don't get me started. We've been through this already once. Okay.
Okay.
But they're not even like, I'm sure they're lovely people.
What Primark would you get up at 3 AM for?
None. It's sleep. Have you seen how I look when I get sleep? Imagine how bad it would be when I don't get sleep.
They were the dark years.
I've already got eyes that make me look like a
Down with
smackhead.
the crown. But take my money, GW and Dempsey Company. Smiley face. Maraku F yeah.
Yeah. Down with the crown, he says, while supporting a British company. Well, 2 British companies essentially now with me and GW.
Hi. So sorry you had a bad week last week.
It's fine.
I'm glad that you and Luce sound chipper and are continuing to develop this great stream. Keep up the good work.
Reg, thank you for an incredible message. We have to sound chipper on stream, right? It's part of it. Like, I don't want to... Often the way that we are on stream can directly impact the people that are watching, so we can be super miserable and sad about what's going on. There's no real point because I can't control it, and secondly, we then just bring everyone else down. But we're cheerful, you're cheerful, you then make us cheerful.
What
Make
we
sense?
are doing is controlling the controllables.
Controlling the controllables and powering through, I think is the best way. But thanks for the message, man. I do genuinely appreciate it. I've had a absolutely overflowing inbox and DMs in Discord and all kinds of stuff with incredible messages from people, and I can't say thank you enough for them. It's been actually really nice. I've read all of them. I haven't got back to a lot of them because it's just been slightly overwhelming. But messages like this are really important to me because it's I guess it reaffirms what we're doing, so which is really nice.
Yeah.
So thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I like to answer the question, which Primark would you get up at 3 AM for, Grant? I wouldn't. We could have no Primarks in 40k, right? And then they could say, in tonight's 3 AM stream, we're announcing every Primark. I'd be like, cool, I'll look at it in the morning. And what I won't do then is sit through the terrible presenters, because what I would do instead is just open up the community page and look at the glorious pictures that I can zoom in on, rather than watching a terrible stream with terrible presenters. I think I'd watch it at 3 AM if Sanguinius came back. I wouldn't watch anything.
If there's such boring reveals, why not pre-record them then?
I'm staying up just for Eddie Eccles' hobby update.
Fuck off! Fuck, no one's staying up for that. Sorry, Lisa, I missed the question. What did you ask?
If they are really boring reveals, why not pre-record it? Because if you're revealing something,
I mean,
you want to be.
They've got a new guy.
uplifted
They've got a new guy who's doing voiceover work for them for some of their announcement videos, and it's just a terribly put on voice as well, like some awful game show host. There's a famous phrase, okay? Pay peanuts, get monkeys.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that, right? That's essentially what I think is probably going on. There is a plethora of charismatic, fun, exciting people who would be more than happy to present 40k content for the company that makes it if they paid reasonable money. But considering their policy is, if you join us and you have a current YouTube channel, you have to close it.
What a shame. They're missing out on an untapped resource there, because how many people really throw themselves into this?
Exactly.
They're really missing out.
There's a load of people. There's a ton of charismatic people on YouTube, Twitch, just across social media in general.
Eddie did the voices for you, didn't he?
He didn't do many voices. He did a couple voices. He promised the world and delivered nothing.
You're supposed to do it the other way around, Eddie.
Yeah. Promised nothing, deliver the world.
Do live with Joe tomorrow around reasonable time.
Liam and Joe show Big Bad Peter Gaming at 1:30 is what we're planning to do, right? But you always under promise and over deliver. Never over promise and under deliver. It's basic principle of business.
Yeah.
Remaining Eldar range refresh. Getting up at 3 a.m.
No, you don't seem to understand.
Is it really
The only
annoying?
time I'm ever getting up at 3 a.m. is if Luce accidentally rubs me the wrong way when I'm asleep. Like, there's no other reason I would ever get up at 3 a.m.
Is it really annoying that people keep bringing it up?
What?
That you're getting up at 3 a.m.?
No, it's not annoying. I don't think it's annoying that people are super chatting to me, to be clear, chat, of course, right? But I just, like, But
do you feel like the first time you said no?
Adepticon really does not hit its stride till Thursday. It's quite on Wednesday, with only a few classes. Wish you were here to see a preview in person with me.
Adepticon calendar-based is one of those where I actually probably could make it. If you think about when it is, in March, for once, we don't have a birthday, anniversary, or fucking something else important family-wise, I actually probably could make Adepticon. It's just not something I could afford to do this year. Perhaps we'll start an Adepticon fund for 2024, right? It's the one event I could actually get to.
When's that?
It's now. Adepticon starts today at Wednesday and goes through Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And it's the same time every year?
Roughly. We don't have anything either side of this week either, do we?
What do you mean roughly? Is it a bit like Easter where it can
No.
jump between...
It's going to be give or take probably like a week.
Right.
Okay. So there's nothing either side of this.
You want to hope it's not Mother's Day that it crosses over to.
406 people in chat. If any of you are a good divorce lawyer, please get in touch. She's ruining all my trips. Although I am going to be at Warhammer Fest on the Friday and Saturday this year. If you're going, let me know in chat right now. I'll be back for Sunday. I'll be back for our anniversary.
Well, I mean, Saturday nights is also supposed to be date night, so...
Well, then I'll be back for Sunday. I'll be back for anniversary.
Remember, we are the organ grinders, so preform monkey, perform. Also sod the 3 a.m. stuff. I hate that time on a night shift, as equals grumpy ambulance man.
I mean, 3 a.m. is literally most adult people who don't work night shift circadian low as well. It's the point in which you are literally at your most tired.
I've just... My wall on night shift would be around 4:30.
Yeah, between about 3 and 4:35
And I would
was when I suffer the most.
I would get the nausea and the sweating.
Yeah.
It would just go, bing, you've hit your wall.
I used to have to get up out my office and go for a stroll through the depot and just see how people are getting on, because it'd be like that. Again, the face.
It's really hard in a care home because all the lamps are on, the heating's on.
So you're doing a 3 a.m. watch along, right? Lol. Smiley face.
Yes, everyone. Everyone in chat, all 406 people of you right now, make sure you set an alarm for 2:50 so you can watch me live at 3 a.m.
Alexa set an alarm for 3 a.m.
Even she doesn't want to be awake at that time, Carl. Even she doesn't want to be awake at that time. Yeah, so, okay, we'll do what? We'll do a stream, Luce, all right?
I'm going to be in bed.
No, we'll do it. We'll do a stream, Luce, right? Everyone set your alarm for loud for 10 to 3 in the morning. We're going to do a stream for 3 o'clock in the morning, right? Okay? And we'll watch the lion that apparently everyone knows is coming.
Has Luce agreed on the hotel for LVO yet?
No.
No.
I didn't think it would long before the LVO chat started again.
No Las Vegas birthday Luce with an LVO pit stop?
No.
Javier Alonso says, hi guys, hey man, how are you? Did you see GW's little trolling teaser? Yes, that's what we're talking about. The fact that they've said it's the lion, but is waking, as they've said a lion is waking. How about, oh, hang on. Maybe this is a troll. Are they announcing Old World this year or next? Answer me that. Because wasn't there lion chariots for the Empire in Old World? Or High Elves or something. Someone had lion chariots and it was one of my armies. I feel like it was High Elves. Maybe it's lion chariots. Just saying. Liam and Lucy are on the Tabletop Titans channel at 2:50. So Titans, if you're gonna watch a watch along, if you are gonna watch a watch along and you're not gonna watch R1 at 3 AM that you set your alarm for, Titans are doing one live at 3 o'clock in the morning. Don't watch Primark, go watch Titans. Adrian and John are live streaming with a watch along and they're going to be showing off the reveals. Watch that one. Head on over to Titans, sub there if you haven't already, and then go and hang out on that one, right? Watch that stream. That's the one to watch. I thought it was this year that they were announcing Old World. Someone said 2024, right? Stream yourself asleep at 3 AM. I'll probably get more super chats than this, quite frankly. People watch that stuff. People watch people asleep. Weird, honestly. White Lions, Old World is next year, but it's a cheeky smoke screen. It could be High Elves. See, it was High Elves. I knew it. High Elves had lions, didn't they? Ooh, maybe it's an Old World thing. That would just make my trolling heart feel amazing. Maybe, mate. There we go. What if it's not the lion? Maybe, what if it's Old World and it's High Elves? Old World would be amazing. Makes sense to launch it on the 40th anniversary of GW. The Old World isn't next year. AOS is next year. High Elves of Thrace. There you go. See? Yeah. See? That would be amazing. I would love it if that's what they've done. That'd be genius. Genius. AOS Stormcast riding a lion would also be super cool, by the way. Do you have Counter-Strike 2? No.
So it's not actually a lion?
Counter-Strike 2 is in CSGO. Is that the one you're on about? Because I didn't think there is a CSGO 2 at the moment. At the moment, Joe and I are just absolutely obsessed with DMZ. If you check out the channel, if you go and check out the gaming channel, there's 2 streams up from Monday where we played some really good rounds.
Liam, if you and Luce aren't going to LVO, who is going to be the witnesses at my wedding? Seriously, mate, you need to drop this sort of info earlier. Now I can't get married. So much disappointment, mate.
Now, the one bigger troll than Games Workshop is Ginger Steve.
Night Paladin stares, Chivalry stops.
Dave, it's been a while since I've had that super chat from you, Dave, as well. Thank you, Duke. Thank you, Steve. What if it's both? I mean, York Jammer, it could be a complete troll, right?
Why is it called the lion?
Why is who called the lion?
The lion is called the lion. Is it a lion?
Because he's a lion.
Is it actually a lion?
No, he's a human. Well, he's not a human, is he? He's a Primark.
So why is he called the lion? I assume it's a boy.
Educator chat. Yeah, all the Primarks are male.
All the Primarks are boys.
Or are they?
Why is he called the lion?
Educator chat.
Is he
'Cause
like the
I don't
leader?
know.
Like, because prides have one leader.
Well, his name is Lionel Johnson.
Lionel Johnson.
No, Lion L. Johnson.
So someone's just misspelled Lionel
Lion
this whole time.
L. Johnson.
And no one had the guts to correct him.
There's a lot of what's it called? Fuck me. Old references. There's a lot of reference material. Like there's a Catachan character who's like a big muscly jungle fighter dude who's called Sly Marbo, and if you rearrange the letters Marbo, it's Rambo, and Sly Stallone played Rambo.
Square bases, Droplet, Ocean Wave.
Droplet, Ocean Wave. Let's do something for you, Lisa, okay?
Okay.
This is my new favourite team in the world, chat. We're going to screen share right now.
Kids' real name. Oh, so Al says the lion, son of the forest, is what his name means. so many Lionel Richie jokes.
So ask chatbot. It will tell me. It knows everything.
Cause his real name is Lionel Richie. Loose.
This is why, look. The Lionel Johnson was discovered on the forested feral world of Caliban. As a child, he was raised by a knight named Luther in a fortress monastery. The young Lionel Johnson became known for his prowess in hunting and slaying the great beasts. That roamed Caliban's forest, including the massive and terrifying Calibanite lions. His name, L. Johnson, is derived from Lion of the Forest, reflecting his origins and his affinity with these fierce creatures. There you go. See? Easy.
It doesn't at all mention the song about him saying hello all the time.
How about a pack of resin upgrades to turn 2 out of 3 Thunderwolves into lions?
I mean, that seems a lot more on brand for them, right? That seems definitely like a thing that they would do. There you go. That's why. Chatbot. Chatbot knows all. I struggle to understand what I'm doing on DMZ. So there's a lot of people, Dave. You have to come in with me and Joe one day, right? Ask ChatGPT to make rules for 10th edition. We know how Liam writes his scripts now. We know how Liam gets his information for his scripts, Carl. Chatbot GPT is incredible. If you're not using it, check it out. It's amazing. He wrote a poem called Dark Angel. Who did? Did he? He really loves African lions. I heard the guy who created Lionel Johnson, his favourite band was the Commodores, and Magic Johnson was his favourite basketball player. I mean, there was a lot of old, like, a lot of old references in 40k that were to do with kind of like popular culture stuff, right? That was the thing.
Really?
Yeah. It was like popular culture, like I said, Sly Marbo was Rambo. There was chat. Come on, how many? Give me more references, because I know there's loads more. There's loads more that I probably am not off the top of my head remembering right now of popular culture references from Warhammer 40k. There's a lot.
Would Loken be one?
What would he be?
I don't know, but he seems to be a main. Is he a main character?
Loken was the main character in the Heresy. Yeah.
Okay.
Garviel
so
Loken was in. What's he called?
Horus Rising.
Horus, right? Well, he was in the whole of the Heresy series, but he was in the first 3 books. Yeah.
Am I saying that wrong? Horus.
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 Corvus Corax is a scientific name of ravens. In terms of naming, if you look at lots of the naming that they use, you can find a lot of it throughout a lot of the mythologies. Like Horus was one of the gods or something. But there's a lot of like Greek mythology and stuff like that in the in some of the naming that goes on as well, which is interesting. Necrons is inspired by Terminator, Inquisitor, Obi-Wan, Sherlock, Clouseau. Oh, that's an old one. Lionel Johnson is a famous gay poet in England. Is that true?
Is there anyone in the 40k universe called Iris?
I don't know why.
Just because of Greek mythology.
Ferus Manus equals Iron Man in Latin. Abaddon, a bad one, says Paul Fisher. I don't know if that's true or if he pulls us on a wind-up. Most of the Primark names are Easter eggs. Corvus means raven. Yeah, I remember Inquisitor Obi-Wan. Raven Guard and Corax are big Edgar Allan Poe references. Praetorian Guard are redcoats from Rorke's Drift. That's true, yeah.
Redcoats is in the holiday camp?
On a 4 uphill dance on the ceiling.
I think I've seen that one, yeah. Judge Dredd equals Arbites, yeah. Egyptian Horus was an Egyptian god. There you go. I feel like Carl isn't trying.
You really think they will do a switcheroo and announce Alistair the White Lion of Christopher Old World?
No, I think they're bringing out a new tabletop game, which is The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, Yeston. It's just a complete troll. And the new model is just going to be Alice.
I thought we were saying horsey heresy.
We were saying horsey heresy. Carl has his popular culture reference, the Emperor. He's one of the references. There have been lots of historical emperors. I don't feel like he's trying very hard with that one.
Yeah.
Thanks for your input, Carl. Always welcome.
Come sit next to me, Carl. We can not know the answers together. Yes, Chapter Master Tiberius. Redcoats is in Butlins. That's what I thought. I was like, the holiday camp?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a holiday camp, right? It's a holiday camp. Rebooted Gilliman is named after Haitian revolutionary. So Lionel Johnson is translated. Chatbots told me everything. That Chatbot GPT. Chatbot GPT is, if you ever use it, it's a great way of pulling all facts into one place. Be aware, it's not completely up to date, so you take it with a pinch of salt. But it's a really good way of pulling all your information for one topic into one place, and then you have to organise it into something more presentable. I'm sure it probably could do it, but I don't like to trust the AI too much. Where's it gone? I wanted to find it
Some
again.
of these names are really tricky. Like Dave B's put here, Caiaphas Cain.
Caiaphas Cain, yeah.
But the... Oh no, sorry, I need to put my glasses on. Ignore me, ignore my comment. I'll put my glasses on in a moment.
So the origins of the lion, who we think is coming tonight, possibly, but maybe not. It could be old world. It could be something else. He was discovered in the forested feral world of Caliban. Right. As a child, he was raised by a knight named Luther in a fortress monastery. The young Lionel Johnson became known for his prowess in hunting a lion, right, and slaying the great beasts that roam Caliban's forest, including the massive and terrifying Calibanate lions. His name, L. Johnson, is derived from Lion of the Forest, reflecting his origins and his affinity with these fierce creatures. The lion's character traits also contribute to the name. He is known for his nobility, ferocity, and courage, much like the Calibanate lion. As a leader, he is both feared and respected by his enemies and allies, and he has a strong sense of duty and honour. His physical appearance is reminiscent of a lion, with a mane of long flowing hair and a stern, imposing presence. This resemblance further reinforces the association with the noble and fierce creature. There you go. These factors combined have led to Lionel Johnson being called the Lion, a fitting name for the Primark of the Dark Angels. That's what Chatbot's pulled in. Now, what Chatbot hasn't pulled in...
outside my door.
Oh, God. That is not the ASMR you're looking for. What Chatbot hasn't pulled in is the fact that there could be a pop culture reference there from the authors, as in the people that wrote the narrative and stuff in the first place, which I think there probably was, to be fair. I think there probably was.
If you could ask the authors of the books one question only per author, what would you ask them? Would you ask them about the pop culture stuff?
I mean, most of the authors are still alive.
Yeah. So if you actually got the chance.
That's a good question.
Because if there is that much pop culture...
I think if I was to just get the chance to quiz an author about them, I think I would genuinely be asking about the Easter eggs. Like, how many Easter eggs are in the books that people don't recognise? Like, how many things did you put in there because it's a reference to something that we don't know? And people were like, I'd love to know about hidden Easter eggs. That'd be the thing I'd be most interested in. Like, I'd be really disappointed if I did say to you, how many Easter eggs have people not picked up? And I went, none, they've all been found. I'm like, fuck. Like, wasted my question. But it'd be really cool if I could know that Garviel Loken was referenced to this, or this isn't obviously a thing because
that name instantly makes me think of Garfield.
But if you, was Garviel Loken actually a fucking orange cartoon cat?
Very sarcastic.
In power armor? Yeah. We need a young Michael Caine Praetorian Guard commissar. Yes, we do. That'd be amazing. Papa says off to bed. See you at 3 a.m. Yeah, make sure you set your alarm. 10 to 3. We're streaming at 3 o'clock for the reveals. Okay.
Careful, any more of those, and they'll think you're blinking for help.
That's that one. Two very different signals, Lisa. All right, you need to be clear. We need to be clear. Loyal channels must have videos like that. Sanguineous is related to the Latin for blood. I mean, sanguine is very blood related, right? Anyway, it's not going to be the lion. It'll be the reveal of Zahariel is Cypher, since he's the other person to kill a Kabbalah lion. New Cypher model inbound. I'm tired. I don't want to keep saying Cabbalanate.
What?
Cabbalanate. Calibanate.
Calibanate.
Because it's Caliban. It's a Calibanate. Calibanate. Say it 3 times, chat. 5 times if you've been drinking. Mandy, swooping in here with the 10 gifted memberships. Mandy, if you're in chat, how is Steve doing? How has he done with your shooty Necron list for him? I think tonight was the night you were torturing him. I actually didn't get a chance to drop into their stream before I went live because I felt like I wanted to shower before stream. I was feeling a bit and tired, and so we showered before stream, and so I missed the start of the VT stream. I'll have to catch up on it later. How is he doing? Is he being appropriately tortured?
Look up Dark Angel by a Lionel Johnson.
No. Really?
Hello.
Can you Google that for me?
What am I googling?
Dark Angel by Lionel Johnson.
Is it a song?
I don't know. I have no idea. He just says look up Dark Angel by Lionel Johnson.
I'm putting it into YouTube.
I have multiple Warhammer fantasies about armies. Square bases are the worst. I liked rank and file. Bully evening all. Welcome, man. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. 430 people on stream tonight is incredible. Thank you so much for your support, people. You're amazing. Thank you for all the new members. Thank you for all the gifted memberships. Thank you for all the upgraded memberships. And thank you for all the super chats. You people are beautiful people and we love you very dearly. So thank you so much.
If it's the right one, it's a poem. But it's a very old poem.
Volan says, get the lion back. Look up Lionel Johnson and his poem, The Dark Angel. So it's a poet. It's a poet reference.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Ginger Steve, it's a bloody poem. We don't do poems up to north.
It's a bloody poem.
Yeah. The only poems Northerners understand are the ones that rhyme.
There once was a man from Kentucky. They're the ones that they know.
I love the fact that we've also had a bunch of gifted memberships in the last... What's nice is we've had a bunch of gifted memberships over the last 6 days, right? A ton of them. Thank you. You're amazing. And there's still a load of grey names in chat, which means we must have a load of new people hanging out with us as well. Welcome, new people. Thank you for joining us. You're amazing.
He ended up winning, but yeah, it was fun to watch him mess up Necron rules and roll terribly and make bad decisions. Really fun overall.
So you are satisfied with your torture, Mandy, is what I'm seeing here, right? It's fucking pissing down outside.
Is it?
Yeah, even less reason for me to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Sure, that's not the tumble dryer.
Oh, no, sorry, we are getting up at 3, aren't we? Oh, no, it's definitely raining heavily outside. We are getting up at 3 for the stream.
I heard a fence panel get whacked, so you're probably picking that up at 3 as well.
You missed earlier that Liam Dempsey admitted that he is old. Not in age, the Colonel, but I definitely feel it. Dark Angel with thrine, aching lust to rid the world of penitence. Ooh. Malicious angel who still dust my soul such. I feel like you've copy and pasted there, Rog. It's hard to read. I guess that's part of the poem. I don't know if you can tell by looking at me. I'm not really a poem person.
Yes, you are. Roses are red. Violets are blue.
It's Valentine's night. Fill you with goo.
See?
That's the way it goes, right? That's romantic. Yes, Yeston. Thank you for the gifted membership. You absolute attention seeker. I love you. I love you. You're amazing. Lemmy got it, right? Lemmy's got smashed. Yeah, see, there you can hear it, right?
Yeah.
I'm talking over the rain. We're just gonna power through. I'm not getting wet, so we're all right.
I have to shout over it.
You should show Luce that video I left in general chat. You should buy one of those ones for your kids.
No, absolutely not, Mandy. It's a Harry Potter wand that actually spits little bits of fire.
No.
Exactly.
The poor dog.
I mean, I'm glad you think they go straight for the dog. The
Look
dog
at
is
me.
probably their favourite one out of the
Look
three
at
of us,
this
Luce.
stick.
She'd probably be left alone.
You should play fetch with this stick.
I'd be on stream in 2 weeks with no eyebrows. That's what would happen. Who is awesome? Just square base. Warhammer Fantasy Battle is awesome. Just square bases are necessary as long as facings are scaled. You could use hexagons. I like square bases, Ben. Why did you hate them so much? I'm interested. I'm interested as to why you hate them so much. Mordy Hammer, thank you for gifting 5. Walking Death, thank you for gifting another one. James, thank you for gifting another one. The attention seekers are out in force right now. Right, here they come. Here come the attention seekers, making it all about them. Got to add these 8 on now.
We should do like a quick parade. Right, that's enough.
5 plus 3, 13. Hang on, team. There is actually a chance. I'm saying there's a chance that tonight we could hit the goal for March. We're not far off, right? We're not far off. Matt got sniped. Good man. Who's Matt?
Do you want to hear Carl's poem?
Up the mind goblins, plus bald bonds.
Up the mine goblins plus bald bonds. I don't know if that's you were saying that you like it, Tom. You know what? If you don't like it, I don't
care. Do you want to
care.
hear Carl's poem really quick?
What?
Roses are red, violets are blue. I've got a knife. Get in the van.
Conrad Kurz is a reference to Colonel Kurtz in Apocalypse Now. Kurz is killed by Mshin. In Apocalypse Now, that character is Martin Sheen.
I didn't know that. Look at that. Isn't it interesting? Walking Death, thank you for gifting. James, thank you for gifting 1. Like I said, the attention seekers are out in force right now, right? Love the square bases and rank and file, massive units of chaos. I love the square bases personally. I'm interested to see why Ben hated them. The unbalanced models and were massively undersized for them. Yeah, okay, so they were right. I'll give you that one. They were undersized, but the way a rank and file unit looked with square bases, I was completely behind that. Stop the fucking single gifts, people, because I have to go in there and add the one each time. It's so annoying. Especially when the same person gifts like 5 and it's like, just give 5. Or don't. But stop. I mean, don't. That's the wrong thing to say, right? You should buy that wand for Joe. Stay up to 3, then you will reach it. We are getting up. I've said to you already, right? We're going to get up at 10 to 3 for the stream. Right? John's out of jail. You can tell because he's gifted 1.
He's out of YouTube jail.
We need a Blood Ravens Codex. None shall find us wanting. Motto of the Blood Ravens Space Marines Chapter and Chapter Master Gabriel Angelo.
Do you not think, Duke, right? This is a question to everybody. Do you not think that not having a Space Marines Codex is a monumental missed opportunity? I feel like it is a really big missed opportunity and is almost, dare I say it, if they just released upgrade sprues, a license to print money, right? The amount of people that came and found Warhammer because of Dawn of War, and if they'd have just released Blood Ravens upgrade sprues and a supplemental codex, they would have just sold it. That would have been amazing.
Jock Supercrack was a famous Glaswegian dustbin man.
I feel like that's a lie. But it might be true. I think no lion announced I'll be sad, says Mike. I don't know. I can't decide whether it's a troll or a double bluff. But thank you, Ben, for gifting 1. John, thank you for gifting 1. Kianan, thank you for gifting 5. I've got to add now another 5, 6, 7 to my total, which is more than that now. So 23. 823. John has just said, do you want me to gift 51s? Because I can. Apparently you can always gift 1 even if you're in YouTube jail. You haven't got the time, the patience, or the balls, John. Calling it right now. All right. Russ says, yes, John, you should do 50 of them. I would not. I'm a horrible wind-up merchant and a horrible troll, and there is no way I would sit there if I could, and if I could afford to, just keep clicking 1, 1, 1. There's not a chance I'd ever be doing that.
Is that the same thing, being a wind-up merchant and a troll?
No, there's slightly different things.
Okay, good.
But
because if everyone's just rebranded being a wind-up merchant into trolling, then we should bring back.
I mean, people are pretty soft nowadays. They call a lot of things trolling. Plastic and Paint, thank you for gifting another one. You legend. Guys, just do it. Don't encourage it. I don't think you are. We're safe.
None shall find us wanting. Is that because they are stealing everyone's stuff?
Don't. No. Stop it. Are you streaming for the reveal? No. I don't want people to actually think we're going to do it. But we are. But you should set your alarm at 10 o'clock, 10 to 3, to come and join us for the stream. Titans are streaming. Check out Titans. Okay. Yes, the Blood Ravens Codex got cancelled because of the bankruptcy of THQ, the OG publisher of Dawn of War. But I just I just see Steve's chat.
My boy is starting to get into 40k. He asked what it's all about. I sat him down and those fated words. In the grim darkness of the fair future.
Oh, I love it. I said this the other day. Apparently you can get banned from 1, says John. Yeah!
John throws 51s at Liam like he's a stripper.
Oh, strip? Not on YouTube. So what you're saying, John, is I won. Actually, that doesn't make any sense because I could have had more memberships. I think that's an excuse. I think he's saying he got banned. Simply 1, 2, 3. Thank you so much, people. I think he's saying he got banned because it's easier than just keep clicking the buy, confirm, buy 50 times.
Jonathan.
It's a sleeping lion. The lion is the king of beasts. The beast was the king of orcs. Vulcan killed the beast. Vulcan is coming back. Vulcan the
Jonathan De Silva says, if you're not here at 0300, I'll send you a poo in the post.
You're welcome to. You're welcome to. The dog gets the posts with her mouth, so you know if she doesn't pick it up and leaves it there, I know not to go anywhere near it. I absolutely will not be up at 3 o'clock, team. Right? I absolutely will not be up at 3 o'clock in the morning watching the reveal, nor will I be streaming it. And I probably, to be fair, even if I was going to get up then and watch it, I wouldn't be fucking coherent enough to actually stream it. It just wouldn't be something that would be interesting to watch. I will wait till I wake up at 7:30 in the morning, and by that point, the other thing is, you know what I can do at 7:30 in the morning? I can do what I like to call lazy reveals.
Okay.
You're supposed to be in jail, John.
He's gone to his other YouTube account.
I can do lazy reveals. Do you know what lazy reveals are? Lazy reveals is where you go onto Instagram, and the way people try and grow their own Instagram account in the 40k world is they go, oh, there's a reveal photo from Games Workshop, and then 350 people all post the exact same photo. So you don't even need to go looking for it because it's just there in front of you.
Oh, okay.
And all my WhatsApp, like John, stop it now, by the way. Right, that's silly. All my WhatsApp and pages and my Facebook groups, it'll just be full of the same photo. So I'll see it with no problems whatsoever. Thank you, John. Thank you. Stop it.
Yeah, stop it.
Don't threaten me with a good time, Liam. Yes, stop it. John is goat.
John is a goat?
Yeah, goat. John's the goat.
Why is he a goat?
Goat, greatest of all time.
Oh, okay.
John's the goat.
Oh, that's like when James called himself a simp the other day. And I was like, what do you mean you're a simp? And he was like, I'm a super intense
pack
Minecraft
it in,
player.
people. Stop it. You should save this for when I turn the vouchers back on, all right? That's a different John McDaddy. 7:30 lazy reveals when Lim gets a bit hot in bed, so sticks his leg out from under the covers. That's exactly how it works. I'm just going to keep doing this until it's weird and uncomfortable and we don't talk anymore. I will never stop talking to you, John. By the looks of the stream, I think you put out more than Luce does. Mandy, thank you. Stop it. It's enough now for tonight.
Has the goat thing been around a while?
Quite a while, yeah.
Oh my God.
I feel like the goat has been around for quite... I feel like it's more...
No, not the goat. Goat.
No, not that goat. That goat is different.
Nobody needs to see that ever again. Or the bat. The goat and the bat do not need to see the light of day
what
ever
about
again.
The monkey brain?
No. None of those.
Chat's now like, what the fuck are they talking about? Oh, God. This is going to be maths now, isn't it? 9, 3, 7. Right, we're good. No one gift any more memberships now. That's too many for a night. Okay. Plus, I can't talk to chat when all it's just saying is new member, new member, new member, new member, new member.
That's why I'm doing the admin music.
Yeah, I haven't put Brom's lift music on this stream deck.
Why not?
Because I don't feel like I need Brom's lift music on this stream deck because he's not on the stream.
This is GW's way of saying there's an emergency balance data slate coming and they're about to slap Dark Angels hard.
I mean, that's a troll right there, isn't it, James?
Is Brom's elevator music in next door?
Yeah.
Do I need to do that tomorrow?
No, Brom's not playing.
Oh, yeah, it's you and Joe.
Yeah.
Does this mean I get pie and chips as well?
I mean, I've always offered you pie and chips.
Yeah. Yeah, but now I'm actually portioned up.
And you ate my pie on Tuesday. Not a euphemism, chat. Behave yourself. Because I couldn't eat it all, remember?
Yeah. That pie was half full as well.
How
Shop
did
pies are shit.
How did Liam lose a bet to lose the hair? It's not a bet. This was a choice, and I like it. I think it makes me look more rugged.
Yeah.
So far, chat, I have absolutely not been able to understand or gauge Luce's true feelings. Not at all. Liberty, thank you for gifting 5. You're a hero. Welcome to the stream, my friend. It's raining gifted memberships, says Jay Court. The poor man still hasn't got one. What do we think, chat, then? Come on, we need a final decision from you people. Is it or isn't it the lion? Actually, do you know what we're going to do? We haven't done this for a while, right? Poll it. Start a poll.
Greenblood, what on earth is booty pie? actually, don't tell me.
Make the most of him, he's only got a few.
Who? Make the most of him, he's only got a few. Who are you about? All right, we're going to put a poll up. There's 423 people in chat right now. So I'm hoping we'll get a really good spread of votes as to whether we do or don't think it's Lionel Johnson. Pie eating, you say? So she technically finished off your pie then? She did technically finish off my pie, yeah. Makes you look older, and Luce agrees with me. Do you?
Let me find the chat.
Colonel says makes you look older. Josh Solomon, I almost spat my breakfast out. Jonathan De Silva says, you look like a Wish version of me with that haircut. Oh my God, it's quite swingy towards the yes at the moment, team. We've had 133 votes in already, 143 votes in already, 69, 147, 69% of you think it's yes, the lion. Interesting. I don't think it will be. I'm on the no side, right? And I'll probably, knowing my luck lately, will be stood in front of you at 1:30 tomorrow saying, yep, I was wrong again. I want to hear Liam recite the Dark Angel. Oh God, no. At least you speak some of a child. I do think you look... Oh, Deans, this is, okay, biggest compliment of the night, right? I do think you look okay with no hair.
Shucks.
Okay, thanks, mate. Thanks for those kind words. Love you, Dean. They have to bring a loyal Primark. There's already 3 Chaos ones and a half. Yeah, well, oh, I thought you were talking about a different lion, like the one in the napping video. All heretics gonna get beat down. I mean, at least if the lion's out. So if he does come back, if it is the lion, if we are going to see a new Primark of the Dark Angels, I just want it to not look as stupidly derpy as Gulliman, because I just hate that model. It seems like he's wildly oversized everywhere apart from his head, and he's got this tiny little pinhead on this big oversized body. It doesn't look right? It doesn't make any sense.
Remind me of Ragnar from Vikings with that look.
Lehman, you just become my favourite person.
Do the Space Marines stay in that metal all the time, or do they sort of step out?
No, they get out their armour. They get out their armour.
Oh, okay.
Lehman, you've just become my favourite person. You, sir, are a hero. Ziggy says, am I even a real person if I'm still grey? You're questioning your own life now. Careful, team. Careful. The AI are getting wise. Sam, thank you for upgrading your membership to Haskell. You do get access to behind-the-scenes posts on YouTube, but I haven't done loads. I need to do more, okay? I need to do more. So, in time, I will try and put more behind-the-scenes photos up. So as we work on new units, new armies, new models, I get Joe to send me photos. I put it up as a behind-the-scenes post. That's what her scars get. We actually made it because Warmaster Will asked for it. So Dee says, I'm Yorkshire, okay is all you get. I mean, if you're Yorkshire, okay is a fucking compliment. I'll take that one. Right? Are you yawning over there?
Yes.
Oh, very rude.
I'm very tired.
Gilliman isn't on the board that long, so it's not that much of an issue. True story. I love the Gilliman model with the helmet on. Yeah, he's... Gullyman is looking like a good conversion for a GK. Grey Knight. I like Ragnar when he has the breakdown and leaves. Thanks, Carl. Thanks for the support, you legend. Love you. Braid that beard, Liam. Go full middle-aged Scandi. An upgrade sprue for Gulliman to convert him to the lion it is then. In resin and £47.
I respect Liam's haircut. It's what I'd do if I had the balls. When I grew a beard, the fiancée cried almost as hard as she will the night after we can't get married in Vegas in Jan because Liam and Luce can't be our witnesses.
I was waiting for it, Steve. Genuinely waiting for it because I was like, this can't be a serious super chat in support of me because it's from Ginger Steve.
Yeah.
I actually think he did. I think the wedding plan in Vegas next year is in fact a plan.
Well, that'd be nice for them.
The stream finishes at 4 a.m. The alarm clock goes off just past 4 a.m. So does the lion miss it? I hadn't even looked at the time, to be fair, Andrew.
It's going to be Lehman Russ.
I would be so happy. If it was 40k Lehman Russ, Stephen, genuinely, I would drop every project immediately and go straight back to Space Wolves. Right? Straight back to Space Wolves. How much is the plastic Gulliman? I have no idea.
Ragnar aged 100.
You're fucking abused, aren't I? Jesus.
I think you need to get an early night, babe.
I think I do. I mean, I've been trying. I've been trying to get an early night some sleep. Have you found your head is too cold or your face too warm yet? No.
Do you think it will take you twice as long to wash your face now? Because there's no hair to tell your hands
There's
to
still,
stop
there's still hair
washing.
loose. I don't have a receding hairline. The hair is still here. You can still see that I have a full head of hair.
You don't have a full head of hair.
I
You shaved it off.
there's still hair there. It's not like Joe where it shines.
Shut up. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
Right. When he turns up in the morning, his hair will be quite fresh. So don't look then because it's pointless. Just before we go on stream, at some point, see if you can get a look if he's like that and you just look at the top of his head. Because what happens is, it parts like Cousin It's vagina and then there's just a shiny piece of skin there.
No.
I'm telling you.
No.
I'm telling you.
You're being mean.
No. I'm genuinely serious. Sod it, Baldy, I'm off to bed, says Bolin. Thanks, man. If it's Russ, I'd be so happy. I would be so happy. I would actually, that would be so. And do you know what? I still wouldn't get up at 3 o'clock in the morning for it. Have you ever played Ancestors Legacy? It's an RTS that pits Anglo-Saxons, Vikings, German, and Slavic tribes against each other. No, I haven't. Does anyone ever remember Liam Space Wolf idea with the Father Xmas sleigh? That wasn't, this Father Xmas sleigh wasn't my idea. That was, I've forgotten the guy's name. No, he came to the narrative event. Too many names. Yes.
I still have that model.
Yes, I know we do.
Yeah.
It's in the studio.
Yeah. It had to come off my desk because it.
Well, we used it for the Christmas stream.
Yeah, you did.
I'm really annoyed that I can't remember his name right
It'll
now.
come to you at 3 a.m. when you're
Hugo.
awake.
Yes, nailed it. Right. Okay. Good. Right. Fuck you lot. I remembered. So we have like 260 votes on our poll. Is the Adepticon reveal the lion? 72% think it is the lion. They think the lion's coming back. This is really interesting. This is really interesting because I didn't think it would be that overwhelmingly positive in favour of the lion returning. I thought a lot more of you would be sceptical about it because they are known for trolling and they are known for double bluffing. So I did think that I'm interested, chat. I did actually think that it would be a little bit more even between the two. I'm surprised. Colonel. Colonel says, I remember that the promise of the Space Wolves coming to the channel. I now believe it will never happen. It will happen. Me and Joe were talking about it recently. The problem I have is every time Joe talks about painting the Space Wolves, well, I want to do it. Maybe I should just focus on wolves for a bit. I feel like they'd be easy to paint and everything else. Talk to me, chat. What do I do? What do I do? This is from the man with his head screwed on upside down. You're horrible people, you are, chat, just so you know. Right? Horrible people. I want it to be a troll and for the reveal to be Luther and Fallen models. That would be cool. I would like that. What's going on over there? Are you knocking your cable?
No.
Your arm knocking your cable?
Oh.
That was making a hell of a noise through the headset, so I dread to think what chat we're hearing then.
Oh no, sorry chat. Oh. I'll stop now, I don't need to knock it again.
It is a lion coming back, a celestial lion, Huron new model confirmed. That'd be cool. Yes to wolves, says Jeremy. If you had... Oh no, it's got moving now for the old father. If you had longer hair, you'd have got up at 3.
Liam, you leave a glorious leader Joe alone.
Leader? Jesus Christ. Leader.
Oh, sorry, Ham.
Mate,
Sorry,
I like
Phil.
you, but you look like a upside down Uncle Albert from Only Fools. Bollocks lion. Up the mind goblin's ex.
Sorry, Al. Sorry, Dawn.
Is this you say thank you now for that cable? That shouldn't do that though. Can you wiggle it for me?
No, it's not doing it.
Grab it at the bottom. Yeah, it's your cable.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's definitely your cable. Okay, right, okay. So at least we know what it is, and I'm glad we played that noise for everyone again.
Sorry, everyone.
Thanks for the chair recommendation. I went down the rabbit hole and ended up with a $3,700 Scorpion gaming chair. It is a rabbit hole. Is that the Scorpion one that you sent me that folds in? Is that the one that you bought? Because I will hate you if you bought that chair, because that's incredible.
Datsun Des brings up a very good point, because he volunteered his awesome fact for Friday's stream. He says, I hope you have a good fact for tonight. I'm going to have to go to my fact book. Unless anybody here tonight has an amazing fact they would like to donate.
Yeah, you've got about 8 minutes.
It's an early April Fool's. They release nothing.
I mean, and probably still charge you for it, right?
If you would like to donate a fact, you need to private message me on Discord, because I will lose it in this chat.
Squirrel Fund. Where is Big Bad Gaz painted in all his glory?
He's in the
Grimacing
studio.
Face,
He does
eyes.
have paint on him. He's in the studio, right? I was thinking of doing a Khorne-themed Space Wolf army, 40 Thunderwolf cavalry and a Wolf and Dread, but it cost me £500, so I lost interest. Yeah, exactly. Fine, that's fair. I'll start doing some wolf models. I think it'll be a long time maybe before I get an army ready, because the thing is, like, I was having this chat with Jay the other day, right? The ironic thing about turning the hobby into your job, with the way that I'm trying to do it, because as a streamer and as a content creator, I don't stream once a week and go, there you go, I've got a channel. We stream Tuesday lunchtime, Tuesday evening, Thursday evening, Friday evening, Wednesday evening. Like we do, now Joe and I are streaming Monday afternoons and Monday nights as well on the gaming channel. So I stream most of the week. And when I'm not streaming, I'm doing other business-based stuff, including I've been making shorts, I've been making content for Titans recently, and they've been teaching me stuff. So there's been a great relationship going on there, which has been super exciting. If you want to see, like, my highest ever viewed video now is a 60-second short that's not even on my own channel. But I'm learning loads, which is incredible, right? So the ironic thing about making the hobby your job is you don't have any time to hobby anymore, which is weird. That's why I have a Joe, because I just can't, I don't have the time to do it anymore, right? I want the time, I don't have the time.
There's a nice comment from Run Jump Lift. Was watching you play DMZ earlier. First time I've been interested in COD in years.
That's on the gaming channel, linked in the video description below, or !gaming if you want to go and find that channel. It's an incredible game, it's loads of fun, it's more me and Joe. And on Monday afternoon, we were joined by War Hipster Josh, who's a legend. And on Monday evening, we were joined by Brom, and then again by War Hipster Josh, who's a legend. Brom's also a legend, obviously, okay, right? I bought it with the finance. I really want that chair. It looks so cool, right? So cool. Trixie says, thank you for the membership. Whoever gifted it, I'm sure it's probably Mandy or John Mercado at this rate. You're amazing, you people, right? I did. Pablo Picasso would carry on a pistol loaded with blanks. He would fire at people he found boring or anyone who insulted the post-impressionist painter. Oh, thanks.
That would be a fact for later on.
Oh. I've ruined it. Got to be honest, I hate the Wolfen part of Space Wolves. Yeah, I don't like the Wolfen part either. I would like their rules, but I would have to do a lot of work kit bashing. Right? If we use your link to buy the GHG ticket from Element, do you get a kickback? I don't know, Paul.
No, we don't, but you do get to give Element 10% of the ticket sale for the luxury.
!GHG if you want to come and hang out with us on the 14th of May. Is that right?
Yep, so the quiz is on the 13th, which is the Saturday night, and if you buy a Sunday ticket, you get to come to the quiz for free.
Yeah, !GHG. You can buy a ticket to come and hang out with us in May. Please buy tickets. I don't think we're making money at the moment on it.
We have. Have we?
No, because we have to buy Brom and Joe's hotel room.
We did. We've got their hotel. No, we need to sell one more ticket. No, 2 more tickets to break even.
Which doesn't include fuel.
No, not yet.
No, good.
Painting stream.
I experimented with hobby content streams and I stopped doing them because I don't like them. I don't like doing them. I don't think I'm as engaging or fun or interesting. I don't think I'm as funny. My painting's not as good. I don't like the whole setup. And what I do with content is I often think to myself, my rule with content, with the gaming channel, with this channel, with the live streams, with the sit and talks, with the games, my rule is always very, very simple, right? Super, super simple. What would I watch? What would I enjoy as content? And if I don't think I would watch it and I don't think I would enjoy it, I don't make it. The hobby streaming that we did, I hated it. I didn't like it. We trialed it for a week. I was like, yeah, I don't like that at all. So it's not going to happen.
When is Joe's Wandering Hand painting stream?
If any of you, because he's talked about it for a while, if any of you ever actually truly believe for 1 minute that I would give Joe the power and freedom to go live to my channel without my supervision, you're on crack yourselves. There's no way. I mean, he couldn't get the launch of the gaming stream right last night that we've been using for the last 3 months. It's never going to happen, right? Never going to happen. He can make his own channel and I'll teach him. That's fine. Actually, no, that's wrong. I wouldn't want him to make his own channel. He's mine. Keep your hands off, team. I have a pub in the garden. Joe and Brom can sleep in there. That's a pub in the garden. I'm sleeping there as well, right? Hobby while doing the show. No, this is what I'm saying. The hobby content's terrible. It's not interesting. It's not interesting content at all. It's not fun. It's not interesting. It's not engaging. It's bad content. So we probably won't be seeing it on the channel. All right? Managing expectations right now. Right. We're almost at that time, Luce.
Okay, I've got a fact.
Chat have been on it tonight as well. You guys have been incredible tonight. You guys have been incredible for the last week. I can't express how grateful Luce and I and Joe actually are. And my kids were able to have dinner today, so you know.
Oh, stop it. Honestly.
So they got fed. They got fed.
We need Joe's Wandering Hands.
It's not happening. It's not happening. Sad joke, right? So I mean, our kids are so not used to having food that when the youngest had dinner today, he then threw it up. Is it true?
He did throw up.
Look, it's incredible. What we want to see is beard grooming and head shaving techniques. Screw the painting, says Chris. Exclamation mark. Beard for the products I use. There you go. There we go. Dangly, and that was very possessive of you to claim Joe like that. Freedom for Joe. No, he's mine. Keep your fucking hands off, right? Other people didn't keep hold of Joe. He's mine now. That's just a fact.
You're
right?
my wife now.
My wife is mine now. Right? It's not going to happen. Okay, right. So it is that time of the night. It is the reason why 380 of you people who haven't all liked the stream, by the way, with 283 likes, sort it out. But it's why you've all sat here. It's why you've all waited. It's the only reason why you tune in on a Wednesday. It is Lucy's Fact of the Night.
There are 319 beans and 8 sausages in a tin of Heinz Beans pork sausage.
There is no way every tin is equal. There is no way.
Oh, so this one tin had 319 beans and 8 sausages.
There's one. Are you suggesting that someone who said that fact encountered it?
It's in a picture.
Liam, we come here for your personalities. What you are doing is like bottom of the list. You painting or assembling would be fun to watch as long as you are drinking and talking. Feed those poor kids.
I think if I was drinking and assembling, I'd end up with chunks missing out of my hand from scalpels, Mandy. But, you know, I feel like that person...
There's a picture of it here.
But I don't feel like that would be every tin.
Possibly not, because you'd have...
I love the fact as well now. What I do love the fact is when we get to loose facts, right? Chat aren't waiting to hear the fact. They're waiting to decide whether it's true or false.
Yeah.
Right? That's what people are waiting for.
That's what the poll should be.
I mean, we got 340 votes on Lives at the Line, and 73% said yes, and 27% of people are sensible.
Big Bad Peter Gaming's pretty passionate. Lies!
Lies! Not a chance every tin has the same number of beans. Exactly.
This particular tin has 319 beans and 8 sausages.
Nick Shipley, I think for April Fools, Lou should switch out Liam's beard moisturiser for Veet hair removal cream. I think I'd probably know. I'll buy you a scorpion chair and some nuggets for the kids. You'll buy me a scorpion chair? I don't know where to put it. Oh, we could get rid of the spare bed in the spare room. Actually, no, I couldn't really have a gaming chair next to the kids' bedroom.
No.
Have you seen the scorpion gaming chair?
No.
Oh my God.
Is this one of these like a chair as a chair?
It's not a chair. It is massive. I'd have to get rid of it. No. This thing, it opens up and you sit in it and it folds the screens around you like a scorpion tail coming over the top. So you're fully immersed. Oh my God. It looks amazing.
Perhaps that should be more of a message of go outside a little bit and not stay in the chair so that you need to be immersed.
Excuse me, outside is scary.
Maybe go outside for a
Right.
bit.
Right? Did you see the Taskmaster episode where they made Josh count SpaghettiOs? No. Well, that is a great show. Kira said it earlier today on stream. You are great at talking and engaging with us. Oh, he talked about me. Oh, I love Kira.
Jesus, that is the most British fact of all time.
It was fresh from Mr. Lehman Russ. He donated that fact a few days ago.
Thank you, Russ. Lehman's been on fire tonight. Called me Ragnar and gave us a good fact.
The show Taskmaster did have someone count all the beans in a can.
But they can't. There's no way. I know that these things are all produced in factories, right? So
Yeah.
a machine will squirt beans into a tin and then it will seal it. There is no way that machine is accurate enough to get the same number of beans every time.
I don't know, because the sausages are pretty uniformed in size.
I feel like this is a
So
new stream coming up soon.
The
right?
beans, they're roughly the same size. I think there'd be...
How do we get multiple cameras at multiple cans and we have a bean counting competition on camera?
a bean off. You want a bean off?
Not a euphemism. Right. You beautiful people, it's 10:30. Unfortunately, that means it is the end of the 40k show for tonight. We have a pretty emphatic win for yes, it will in fact be the Lion as the reveal at Adepticon tonight. 73% of 349 people have decided that that is in fact going to be tonight's reveal. We'll see tomorrow. Joe has mentioned doing a Liam and Joe show at 1:30 tomorrow afternoon. So if you are around at that time, you can tune in for a bonus Liam and Joe show where we will talk directly about the reveals that have happened tonight at Adepticon. Don't forget, set your alarm clocks for 10 to 3 to join us at 3 o'clock. We won't be streaming. Don't do that. If you set your alarm clock, stop it, right? Stop it. We won't do that. Unset it. Unset it. Chapter Master says, I promise I will buy it for you. Do not make promises you can't keep, right? However, thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. It's a Liam and Joe show 1:30 tomorrow, probably, almost definitely, because of the reveals, unless it's wildly underwhelming, in which case you won't see us. And then at 7:30, Brom is not here because he's on holiday, so it's Joe taking on myself, and we have the B team on the deck.
Whoop, whoop.
Luce is going to be pushing buttons, so it's probably all going to go wrong, and you can all terrorise her with your super chats, right? You people are beautiful. We very much appreciate you. Friday, we'll then move into 40k After Dark at 9:30. I need to get some beer for that. And then the weekend, I'm at a GT at Factorum that I'm helping run, and I'm hanging out with a bunch of you people, and I can't wait to see so many of you friendly faces at Factorum this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. Anything you want to add, Luce?
Yes, just one favour for tomorrow's super chats. Could you all organise amongst yourselves to send in just one collective super chat, so I only have to worry about that bit, and then I can just get on with pushing buttons. Just one super chat. Write it all down on one postcard and then send it in once. That'd be great.
All of them.
On one super chat.
Make it so overwhelming.
No.
She doesn't know whether she shouldn't interrupt me.
Just on
And
one.
what Joe and I will do is we'll be like, don't interrupt us, like that. But I would have made it very clear before the stream that we need to get them all read out during the stream.
No, on one. Just everybody organise amongst yourself. Do a phone tree. Call everybody up and decide what you want to write down, and then send it in on one super chat.
Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we'll see you in the next one.